Hello, welcome. Today we're going to just paint a simple flower. It's another 5-minute project to show you how easy and simple it is to paint a simple flower. Let's get started. I'm using this flower as an inspiration. It's not going to be exact. With a small paintbrush, pop the paint down. With a slightly larger brush, have that with just clean water only, and use that brush to sort of drag the paint out and create your petal like this, dragging the paint out. I'm using Holbein lilac here. Use whatever you have. If you haven't got lilac or pink in your palette, just use a different colour. It's absolutely fine. Use the paintbrush to pull out the pigment of the brush and create your petal like so. So we'll do that again to create the other petal. So what I'm doing is like a triangle to mimic the centre of the petal. And then I'm using clean water in a large brush. I'm using silver black velvet because they hold quite a lot of water. And there's no paint in that. This is me just dragging the paint out, if you like. Sounds awful, doesn't it? Dragging the paint out. But I'm just moving the paint out of the corner and using it to create this really lovely light petal to start off with. And just add a few bits of paint in, drop it round. Let's do the third petal. And also, if it does take you longer than 5 minutes, that's really not a problem. It's just to show you that you don't need to spend loads and loads of time on watercolour painting. If you've only got 5 minutes and you do one petal, that's absolutely perfect. I just want you to just get started with painting in watercolour, or just have a go at it. I'm doing the next petal here, triangle. Get your paintbrush. So I did that one slightly differently, but I should have done it the other way. But that's okay. You can still, I know I keep saying it, drag the paint out using your paintbrush. And then just drop a few little bits of paint on the edges of the petal. Let's do the final one. It doesn't matter if the petals touch each other ever so slightly. We're going to separate the petals out in a moment. Let's just get the base colour down, get the shape of the petal down. So here is what I mean by getting the shape of the petals down, and start to add the lines or the stems or the lines that you can see in each petal. Like I say, it's not about being exactly right. It's just having a guideline to follow and creating this flower within a few minutes. Just have fun with it as well. Really enjoy it. It's so nice to be able to do something creative, clear your mind. It's very therapeutic. I find it really relaxing. Pop some music on in the background. If you just get a few minutes, it just makes a world of difference to my day, and I'm sure it will make a huge difference to you as well. If you're a busy person and you just need a few minutes to yourself, honestly, you can totally do this. I'm sure you can. Let me know in the comments if you are looking to start a creative hobby such as watercolours, or maybe you've painted before and you've given it up and you're looking to get back into it. Maybe that's something you're interested in doing there. If you have been here before and you've seen my previous videos, the last 2 were 5-minute tutorials, and I painted some leaves for you to show you how easily they could be done as well. And I'm just adding those leaves in as well. I will leave you the links in the description box if you do want to watch those, but I've kept it really simple here as well. I'm just waiting for the petals to just dry off a little bit, and then we can add the centre. So I'm using the wet on wet technique for some of these, so creating the leaf with paint and water and then just dropping in some of the paints. I'm using some Daniel Smith watercolour that I've got left over, and yeah, if you want to have a look at those previous ones, I'll leave you the link in the description box. Right, so now we can get started on the centre of the flower and start adding a few little details. I'm just using like a bright red and an orange colour just to drop some colour into the flower. Let me bring the picture back up for you just to see the few little bits, and I haven't done it exactly as in the picture. We can see some orange, really bright orange, I guess it's the pollen sort of dotted around the petals, or the centre of the petal, or the centre of the flower. I know there's not a lot in the picture, but I'll just add a couple, and then I'm just adding some areas where the shadow might be. So I'm just popping a bit in there. I hope you've enjoyed this. I hope you found it useful and it's given you some sort of confidence to either start watercolours or get back into it. Let me know in the comments what you thought, and I will see you in the next video. Take care. Bye.